Picture yourself sipping wine as the sun sets over ancient cave homes carved into cliffs, and tomorrow you wake up on a cliffside above a turquoise sea, with lemons glowing like gold in the light. I'm taking you on a journey today to 5 places in Italy that are completely unforgettable right now. These spots aren't just pretty postcards, they'll hit you in the heart, surprise you, and make you want to drop everything and go. We're going beyond the usual Rome-Florence-Venice loop. I'll show you what to see, how to get there, when to go, what to eat, and even what to watch out for. By the end, you'll have a ready-made list of places worth chasing memories for. Let's go. I picked these 5 because each one offers something different: history, nature, beauty, peace, culture. Here they are. 1. Cinque Terre, Liguria. 5 pastel villages clinging to cliffs, vines stepping down to the sea, trails where every turn feels like a painting. That is Cinque Terre. What makes it magical now? The Via dell'Amore, Path of Love, between Riomaggiore and Manarola reopened in 2024 after being closed for years. The area is part of a national park plus UNESCO site, protecting those dramatic terraces and the sea. What to do? Hike between villages, paddle or take boats, eat the fresh seafood, try the local wine Sciascetra, taste pesto, watch sunsets from Monterosso. When to go? Outside peak summer, late spring or early fall. Fewer crowds, more relaxed pace. Things to know. Be ready for stairs, uneven paths, some steep climbs. Transport between villages is by train, boat or foot. Book ahead if staying in the villages. 2. Amalfi Coast, Campania. If Cinque Terre is painting, Amalfi Coast is cinematic. Cliffs, vibrant towns, wine, lemons, and that seaside drive that looks like it was made for a movie. Highlights: Positano for beach plus style, Ravello for clifftop gardens like Villa Ruffolo and Villa Simbrone. Amalfi town itself, with its cathedral, its history as a maritime power. What's new or especially worth doing now? In 2024-2025, the Amalfi Coast saw its highest number of overnight stays ever, 2.3+ million. Best time. Visiting in the shoulder seasons, May, late September, means beautiful weather without huge crowds. How to travel? Either by boat or by the winding coastal road SS 163. If you can, avoid driving in summer weekends, it gets jammed. Use ferries between towns. Food and vibes. Try fresh seafood, garden fresh produce, limoncello, lemons everywhere, small cafes, artisan shops, quiet spots if you venture away from Positano and Amalfi town. 3. Matera, Basilicata. This one changes what you think of when you say ancient. The Sassi of Matera are cave dwellings carved into the rock, inhabited for thousands of years. Walking there feels like strolling through a really old movie set. Why it stands out? People have lived in the Sassi since prehistoric times. The cave homes, churches carved into stone, narrow alleys and cliffs. It's dramatic, mystical. What to do? Explore the Sasso Barisano and Sasso Cavioso districts. Visit Rupestrian, rock-carved, churches. Stay in a cave hotel if you can. Catch views from belvederes, lookouts, especially at sunrise or sunset. Spring or fall are wonderful. Summers can be very hot, winters cool and quieter. 4. The Dolomites, northern Italy. If you want nature with drama, tents, hikes, crisp air, mountain peaks, the Dolomites are hard to beat. From epic trails to cable cars to alpine villages where life slows down. Notable trail. Alta Via 4 is one of the higher, longer routes, about 85 kilometers, with lots of elevation change. That gives you some serious views. Things to do. Hike, mountain biking, maybe via Ferrata, stay in refugee, mountain huts, take cable cars up for views without the full hike. Best time. Summer through early fall. Late June to mid-September, for trails. Avoid deep winter unless you're doing ski-oriented stuff. Bring good shoes, layering clothes, rain gear. Staying in smaller towns gives you peace and often cheaper, more authentic food. 5. Rome plus hidden corners. I know, Rome is obvious. But it's unforgettable right now, if you explore beyond the Colosseum. It's history, art, chaos, but also surprise. What to revisit? The Vatican, Sistine Chapel, but also lesser-known churches with amazing frescoes, small museums. Neighborhoods like Trastevere in the early morning or late night. New or special? Due to maintenance or renovations, some major attractions may have special rules, like timed entries, closures. Also, current efforts to reduce overcrowding in places like Trevi Fountain are underway. Practical tips. Buy tickets ahead, avoid peak hours, stay central to reduce time lost in transport, walk when you can. You'll stumble on surprising spots. Italy is more popular than ever. These places are amazing, but with popularity comes challenges. Crowds, high prices, some places are more difficult to reach, some seasons scorch you. Others are vulnerable to weather. If you pick the wrong time, expect traffic jams, long waits, closed restaurants, burned feet from hot cobblestones. If you don't plan ahead, you may end up disappointed, seeing the Amalfi Vista behind a sea of tour buses, or getting stuck in Matera without a place to stay. So how do you beat the problem and make your trip unforgettable in the best way? Here are some strategies. 1. Go during shoulder seasons, spring, early fall. Weather's still good, crowds are less oppressive. 2. Stay in smaller towns or off the beaten path rather than in big hubs. For example, in Amalfi Coast, pick a lesser-known village. In Cinque Terre, Cornelia tends to be quieter. 3. Book big stuff, hotels, key guided tours, transportation, in advance. Especially during busy months. 4. Be flexible in your itinerary. Leave gaps for unplanned detours or rest. Some of your best moments will be spontaneous. 5. Embrace local food and local pace. Eat where locals eat, don't rush meals. Sit in a square, people watch, enjoy gelato. 6. Pack smart. Good walking shoes, layers, sun protection, water bottle you refill. Trails in the Dolomites, walkways in Cinque Terre, steep staircases in Amalfi, your feet will matter. Let me walk you through a hypothetical, perfect 10-day trip, hitting 3 of these places with that smart planning mindset. Days 1-3. Start in Rome, but don't overbook. Day 1. Colosseum etc. in morning, then walk Trastevere in evening. Day 2. Vatican early, hidden churches in afternoon. Day 3. Explore neighborhoods, slow cafe time, maybe food tour. Days 4-6. Head south to Amalfi Coast. Base in Positano or a smaller town. Use ferries to hop between towns. Take 1 day hiking, Path of Gods, 1 day relaxing. Days 7-10. Wrap up in one of the more off-the-grid ones, maybe Matera or the Dolomites. If you choose the Dolomites, hike a portion of Alta via 4, stay in cabins, take cable cars. If Matera, slow down and let history soak in. Here's where it hits hardest. Imagine this moment. Just you on a lookout in the Dolomites at sunrise, pink light hitting jagged peaks, cold air, silence but for birds. Or maybe walking the path between 2 Cinque Terre villages as the sun dips, golden light on the sea, fishermen pulling in nets, locals lighting tiny lamps in windows. Or standing in Matera among cave dwellings, knowing people have lived there for thousands of years, feeling small but deeply connected to human history. Those are the moments Italy gives you if you plan right. Go with your eyes open, and let the place pull you in. So to sum up, these are my 5 unforgettable places in Italy right now. Cinque Terre for coastal beauty, sea, trails, uniqueness. Amalfi Coast for dramatic views, cliffside towns, gardens, lemons and light. Matera for ancient history, caves, soul-stirring architecture. Dolomites for wild nature, mountain adventures, peace. Rome because even with all its busyness, it still surprises, if you see it well. If you follow the tips, travel off-peak, stay in smaller spots, book ahead, pack smart, you'll avoid the frustrations and get the magic. If this helped you feel even 1% better, Go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more simple ways to upgrade your life every day.